Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today my word is I just want to get straight into it because I got to go to class, but I wanted to, put this out there. Ever since I put my 2 videos out there, like I've really been struggling. I really, devil been messing with me. I haven't had the strength to pray. I haven't had, just the strength to do anything. My body's been tired, all of a sudden. But I know what's going on. I'm aware. And that's a blessing when you're aware of, your surroundings and you're aware of yourself. But this video is for you young ladies out there. God blessed me with a stepfather that was real hard on me. He was actually harder on me than he was on my brother. And I used to think that it was a bad thing. I used to feel like it was the pressure, and pressure is what I'm dealing with right now. As far as I got a 14-year-old. She's learning how to deal with pressure. My 11-year-old, she's learning how to deal with pressure. And you young ladies out there, and at times I feel like I'm hard, or I may come off hard, and at first I was apologizing, but I see that, you young ladies out here, I was blessed with a stepfather that was hard on me, that tough love. That there you go. That's what I want to say, is I was blessed with tough love. And my stepfather, he would, I remember staying with him, and I have a lot of kids, and at the time, my kids were little. And I remember I was staying, I was living place to place. And I remember my father telling me, Felicia, you need to get up and you need to go. You need to find somewhere to stay. You need to go find your own place. And I never understood that. Like, I'm like, dang, I barely come here. I'm out here. I barely ask, my parents for anything. And when I do, it's not a lot. It's a couple of dollars here and there or whatever. But my stepfather, he showed me tough love, and at first I thought I was being mean to you young ladies, but I'm not. It's like you young ladies out here are complaining about what you don't got, and you need to get up and you need to go find it. Since I was a kid, I've always had to find a solution. I always had to make nothing out of something. I had to make something out of nothing, and I wasn't given nothing. Like I had to go out and figure it out. That's why, young ladies out here are telling me, Felicia, how you know so much? Because I get out there and I find it. Diapers, I know a couple of places I could tell you. And food, I could tell you a couple of places. But you got to be willing to go out there and do the work. A lot of us don't want to go out there and do the work, and we want to, sit on our behinds and be like, oh, that pity party. I'm not with that. I'm not. And it's not that I'm trying to be mean. It's that tough love, and a lot of us weren't blessed with it. And I just wanted to share that with you young ladies, and even you young men. There's men out here that, not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them, and that goes on the women and the men behalf. Like, not all of them, because I'm not all of them. But the ones that, find that excuse, and it's like, you need to figure out what you want to do with yourself. Like, I know you're probably going through hard times, but I went through hard times, and I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I didn't keep pushing. A lot of you don't keep pushing. You want to stay at a standstill and have a pity party. Like, I mean, that's natural. I'm not saying that I've never done it, but I've sat back and I've looked at myself like, okay, we're not doing nothing. And then as soon as I got up and I figured out, hey, today I need some food. I need to go to a food bank. I need to go do something. Like, if I didn't make moves, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I come from nothing. I come from nothing. I come from generations of some hard curses, and I didn't let that stop me. I didn't let that, I didn't use that for an excuse. I didn't, I grew up, my biological father was murdered at the age of 5. Murdered. Arm shot off, shot 50 times in the chest. You know, my mom, she's a dope fiend, you know, and she's struggling with that still. You know, and I'm 29 and my mom's still on drugs. But I'm not going to use that for an excuse. I can't. I got girls, and I'm not going to sit back and I'm not going to let them use excuses, period. I'm not saying that we're not going to do it every now and then, but when you do it consistently, it's like, what are you doing? What are you showing your kids? And that's basically what I wanted to say today. Like, I love you women, and you women out there, you know, if I'm here, hey, you know, like I told a friend of mine, I said, use me. And I'm not saying that, you know, and it sounds bad, but when you read between the lines, and I mean it from, you know, from a caring and loving place, use me. I got resources. I know things. And if we sit back and we help each other, don't you think we'll be, you know, a little bit more less of hard times? And, you know, you women that don't got diapers, I know where to get some. You women that, you know, young men that don't have food, like, let's help each other out. Like, I'm here, you know, to help. Like, I just had a conversation with someone, you know, that I care about and that I love. We had a conversation where, like, you know, dang, you know, coming from where we come from, it's like nobody wants to help. Nobody wants to see no one grow. Like, you know, we want to be better than the next person. We can't let them grow. We got to stop them, you know. But no, everyone's not like that. And I'm not like that. Like, I love people. And if you've been around me, even for a day, like, you know, like, I'm here for you. If I got it, you got it. You ain't got to be my blood. You ain't got to be my kids. If you are around me, you are going to get blessed. If I got it, you got it, period. So I say this: love one another, help one another, and let's get this done. All right, y'all. Love y'all.